Hey guys, so with Legends Fest 2023 Part 2 now live in game, we have the Tag LF Bardock and Goku banner up here. And they did make a pretty big change to the banner format as opposed to what we're kind of used to based on past Legends Limited step-up banners. We could even just take a look at the Part 1 banners and directly compare this format to this format of the Bardock and Goku banner and see what's different here. So I'm just going to quickly go through the banner format individually, and then I will explain to you why this banner format is absolutely terrible. This is actually just a monumentally horrible banner format compared to this. So let's go ahead and just jump into the format itself here. So in terms of the steps that are available on this banner, because this is still considered a step-up banner, so we can open the step list here. So step 1 is a 5-character multi-summon. You're going to spend 500 CC for it, and you're going to get a summon coin for that. Nothing too crazy there. Not much different than what we are typically used to on a normal step-up banner. Step 2, you're going to be spending 700 CC for a guaranteed EX or higher step. That is also not much different than what we're used to, except typically on the other banners that we've summoned on in the past, the EX or higher step is step 3 that gives 1,000. That's an 1,000 CC step that gives 10 characters. So you're only getting 7 guaranteed EX or higher characters on this one, as opposed to the typical 10 EX or higher characters that you're getting on the other formats. Now here's where things differ a bit. Step 3 is going to be just a typical multi-summon. You're spending 1,000 CC, you're getting 10 characters, and you're getting a summon coin. That's going to take you into step 4, which is a free single summon. Now, the catch with the single summon is you're getting a triple rate for the new character. So if we go into the rate list here and take a look at all the characters that are available, obviously we see that the new character, Tag Bardock and Goku at the top here, have a 0.5% chance to be pulled. That is a 0.5% chance to be pulled on every time you do a single summon. That's what that rate is. So on the free single summon, because it's a 3 times boost, they're going to have a 1.5% pull rate on that free single summon. That is still relatively bad. I mean, we're talking about, what is that, like once every 60, 70 times? 60, 70 rotations on average or whatever it is, you're going to be getting 1 copy of the character. Like that's not good. I wouldn't say that's good. So that's the main difference here. As we compare it to this banner, the steps on this banner, so you're going to start at step 2 once you go through the steps one time. 500 CC for 5 characters, 1 coin, that's the same. Step 3 is going to be 700 CC for 7 characters. However, this is not the guaranteed EX or higher step, and you're getting a summon coin. That's really not that much different than the current banner. Now here's where things differ. Step 4 is the guaranteed EX or higher step. You're getting 3 more EX characters from this format. Step 5 is just a normal multi-summon, which is basically the equivalent to this banner's step 3. And then step 6 is a guaranteed free multi-summon. Now, you're not getting boosted rates for the character on step 6. However, you are getting a free multi-summon. You're getting 10 characters as opposed to 1 character. So the comparison that I would really look at with this banner as compared to this banner is looking at how much better is it to get a free multi-summon with no boosted rates versus getting a free single summon with boosted rates. So again, I will reiterate, for the Goku and Bardock banner, step 4, you are getting 1 single summon with 3 times higher rates. So you have a 1.5% chance to pull this character on step 4, but it's 1 time. Now on this banner, let's just say you're trying to go for the new Beast Gohan. On step 4, or sorry, I guess it would be step 6 on this banner, you have only a 0.5% chance to pull the new character, but you have 10 chances because it's a multi-summon. So I'm actually going to quickly jump over to Google Chrome just so that I can show you guys why this format, the free multi-summon, is vastly superior to the free single summon. All right, so we're going to quickly go through. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because this is just a bunch of math stuff. So this is calculator.net, and it's the probability portion of the website here. So event A. We'll make event A the Goku and Bardock banner. So of course, you have a 1.5% chance of pulling the character. So we're going to go ahead and type in 0.015. That's 1.5%. And the repeat times is going to be 1 because you're only going to be doing this 1 time because it's a single summon. Event B, we're going to put in 0.005 because you have a 0.5% chance to pull Beast Gohan but it's going to be 10 times because it's a multi-summon. So if we go ahead and click the calculate button, it should tell us here what the differences are. So we're going to be looking, event A is going to be, so the probability of A occurring, right here, the probability of A occurring, obviously it's just going to be 0.015. So it's going to be 1.5% because it's only one time. So when you click that single summon button, you are going to have a 1.5% chance of pulling the character, and that's it, because it's only one chance, because it's only one event, right? Now, the probability of B occurring, we can see that it is significant. It's over 3 times higher than the probability of A occurring, even though the individual chances are 3 times lower here. Because you're doing a multi-summon, you have a so according to the website and according to the calculation it's doing, you have a 4.888% chance of pulling the character from that free multi-summon, which again is over 3 times the chances of you pulling the Goku and Bardock from the single summon, even though the single summon has boosted rates. So, I mean, that's just a quick explanation of why this banner, this format, the original format here, is just based off of the free summon they're giving, incredibly better than the Goku and Bardock banner. And that's not even all. That's not even like the gist. That's not even the the majority of the reasons why it's better. So we can take a look at the actual lineup of characters here. We have Namek Goku, who is actually, yeah, he's still pretty good. I think, you know, he's not that old of a unit, but right now, in terms of the current meta environment, this is not a fantastic meta for him. So, you know, they could have put other characters in here that I think could have been a little bit better than him. Now, to be fair, I have not even looked at the details of this LF Yellow Bardock yet, because he's about to get a Zenkai Awakening next week. I imagine he'll probably be pretty damn good with his Zenkai. He's not that old of a unit. He had a few major flaws in his kit, which I'm hoping they fix. But to be fair, again, I've not looked at his kit yet, so I can't really make a well-informed judgment decision on how good it is that he's included here. But at the very least, he'll be a very good bench character. And I think this is fine that he's on the banner. Full Power Frieza, one of the worst LF Zenkais we've ever received. I would say, honestly, it's disappointing because he's my favorite character, but it is what it is. Pretty good bench unit, but other than that, nothing too crazy. Namek Goku at this point is just way too old. He's a good bench character still, but that's about it. This Green Gohan, I really don't like him at all. This guy's okay as a Zenkai character. This Frieza's aged really well, but still really old. And so you can just go through the list of characters here on the banner, and I would say that this banner overall is actually pretty bad in terms of the featured characters here. Like, the characters that are featured, you compare this, again, to, like, this, like, look at this. This banner, like, is way better. You have the new Blue Kaioken Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta. These guys got their unique equipment, but I wouldn't say they're really anything too crazy. 17 is a crazy character still. You have Vegeta and Trunks, who can be good on a, you know, a specific setup, but they're, again, I wouldn't really call them anything too crazy. UI Goku can be okay still. Nothing insane, but, you know, he's probably in line for a unique equipment or something soon here. This Jiren is really good with his Zenkai. Grade 8 Vegeta is pretty damn good with his Zenkai. Evolution Blue Vegeta got a unique. He's okay. He's nothing too crazy. Purple UI Goku is really good. They gave us a 1% sparking Golden Frieza, who's really, really good. So you can go through the lineups there. And the biggest hole in this banner is just the fact that they did not give us a new 1% sparking on the banner to go alongside the LF Goku and Bardock. That's the biggest thing here. No 1% sparking. The banner format individually is way worse. And also, let's take a look at the coin shop here. The coin shop here is actually worse because if you notice, they removed the tickets. If we go back to the Part 1 banners and go to the coin shop on this banner, look what we have here. We have different coin packs that we can get here for the tickets. 14 coins for 3 tickets, 5 coins for 1 ticket. And it's just, in my experience, the tickets have always been the best purchase in terms of value on these banners. So they literally just straight up remove those tickets. And one other thing to mention as well is if you look at the actual pity at the top, the 600 Z power for Beast Gohan, which is the main character here, is 50 summon coins. If we go back to the summon coin shop for the Goku and Bardock banner, their pity is, for whatever reason, 55. So they actually increase the amount of summon coins that you need to get the pity for this banner. So, I mean, there's just a lot of things that pile on and on and on. And it gets to the point where it's like, you ask yourself the question, why in the world would you summon on this banner? This actually, it almost seems like illogical for anybody to summon on this banner as opposed to the Part 1 banners. Like, these are just vastly superior in pretty much every single way. I see almost no reason why you would ever summon on this. It doesn't really make a lot of sense as to why they would do this, especially during Legends Fest, where it's supposed to be a celebration of the year, you know, thanking the player base for the support throughout the year, end the year with a bang, and then go into the next year strong. That's what this celebration is supposed to be. Historically, Part 2 has always sort of been like the... I don't even know what the best way to describe. Part 2 has never really been the part that carries the hype of the celebration, but it's at least supposed to maintain some kind of level of quality and expectations that we've had, you know, based on prior experience with major celebrations such as Anniversary and Legends Fest. But I would actually say with a fair degree of confidence, after doing at least one summon session on this banner now, all these changes that they've made, I would actually say this to me is looking like the single worst major celebration banner featuring new characters we've ever seen. And that is not a small statement. That is, we are almost 6 years into this game, and to say that this is probably the single worst major celebration banner with a new character on it, like that is not, it's not a light step. That's a pretty significant thing to be saying here, a pretty significant claim to be making. It is unfortunate too, because I actually think the Goku and Bardock unit individually, animation-wise, they look really cool. I think they, in terms of how well they'll function in PvP, I think they're going to actually be pretty good. Everything about the character, the fact that, you know, this has major implications for the game moving forward. What other LF, you know, original Legends characters they're going to introduce moving forward with the original, they have the original story mode too, the story event. So that is very exciting, and I think this character, at least conceptually, is very cool, and for the future of the game, it does mean a lot. But in terms of the logistics, you know, the banner format, what characters are featured, the fact that there's no other 1% sparking, they changed the summon coin shop, like all these things compound on top of each other to, you know, I can't, in good faith, I cannot tell you to summon on this banner. If you love Goku and Bardock, if you're like a huge fan of the what if scenario, like sure, go ahead and summon, but just know that the value you're getting when spending your CC on this banner is going to be very low compared to like Part 1 banners here. So overall, this banner format change is a massive L. I don't know what they were thinking. You know what they probably were thinking? You see how it says on the bottom of the banner here? They specifically put that on there for a reason. Step 4 is a free single summon with 3 times the drop rate. That is specifically there to mislead you. That's what that's for. It is there to mislead you. People who are like either, you know, young kids or not as informed with how probability works are going to look at that on the banner and say, wow, 3 times rates. That must mean this banner is good. When in reality, it's significantly worse than just giving a free multi, which is what they typically do on banners like this. So overall, oh yeah, I almost forgot. Guess what? On the Part 1 banners, the sparking rate, 20%. Guess, can you guys guess what the sparking rate is on this banner? That's right, it's half the rate. It's 10%. So anyway, that's my explanation here as to why this is a terrible banner. You should not be summoning on this at all. There's absolutely no reason, no justification you could use from a value standpoint as to why you should be summoning on this banner as opposed to the Part 1 banners, for example. Or even just, you know, I would even say if you're somebody who's still considering summoning on the banner because you just like the character, I would still say to wait until Part 3, see what the character is, see what their banner looks like, and then you can make a decision as to whether or not you want to summon on this banner. But I think giving yourselves, you know, a bit more leeway to see what else is coming out before the celebration ends probably is the best way to go about this. But as it stands right now, this banner format, just as a general statement, is really, really bad. Hopefully they learn from this and people don't receive this very positively and they change this moving forward, but we'll see. This is the first time they're trying this. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully they improve this moving forward. But let me know down below what you guys think about this banner overall. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.